To be honest, there are a ton of movies in 2019, so I wanted to basically count down and talk about my most anticipated movies in 2019, but I'm going to limit this list somewhat and only talk about movie sequels, so movies that are based on an original movie. Movie sequels, basic idea, you guys know what movie sequels are, so here we go. Most anticipated movie sequels in 2019. So the first movie sequel that I am really excited for is Rambo 5, Last Blood. I don't think I'd be as excited for this film if it wasn't for the fact that Rambo 5 is going to mark the end of the franchise. I'm going back and watching through the First Blood and Rambo films, and I'm having a good time with it so far. I just got past the first movie, First Blood, and it really holds up. And I feel like the fifth entry of the series is going to be just as entertaining, hopefully. Leading up to Rambo 5's release, I will probably end up reviewing each Rambo movie if you guys want that. Oh, and also the subtitled Last Blood is simply fantastic. It's awesome stuff. Avengers Endgame. Oh boy, this is the big blockbuster that everyone and their mother is anticipating, and I am excited too. And while I'm not as psyched as all the Marvel fanboys, I've only seen a couple of MCU movies, that's why. I was still blown away and enjoyed Infinity War, and I'm anticipating Endgame quite a lot as well, but not as much as, all of the Marvel fans are, but that's okay. Full disclosure, I've only sat down and watched the It 2017 film adaptation this year only, once the hype had died down for the film, but I still genuinely am intrigued for It Chapter 2. While I didn't love the first It movie as much as everyone else did when it released a couple of years ago, I still found it to be quite an effective horror movie with a couple of really good scares. The comedy with the kids and the losers group was there also, and the 80s nostalgia wasn't as in your face as I was expecting going into the first It movie. I don't want to give away my full thoughts regarding It 2017 in case I do make a review of the film anticipating the It Chapter 2 film release, but in saying that, I am looking forward to Chapter 2 quite a lot as well. Zombieland 2, Double Tap. 10 years in the making. Well, on and off at least. But still, Zombieland 2 is a few months away from being released, and holy shit, I'm pumped to jump back into this world. The characters and situations that the original Zombieland created are ripe for expanding, and while it took a little bit to get to this point, I'm glad a Zombieland sequel is double tapping its way into cinemas this October. And finally, Star Wars Episode 9 might be the most important movie in the entire sequel trilogy. It's capping off the Skywalker saga, and yes, I did put that in quotes because it's Star Wars, and if the numbered episodes continue to make money, I can easily see Disney going forth with episodes 10, 11, and 12. Anyway, Episode 9 is coming off the back of The Last Jedi, which is a divisive film to say the least. I liked it, and I can even say that the anticipation levels for Episode 9 are there, but it's also kind of low because of how The Last Jedi ended. The Last Jedi had a lot of finality to its ending, which has its upsides, but not for a second movie in the trilogy. It's just not a good idea to have that much finality to a film's ending like this. Either way, I'm interested to see how JJ finishes off the trilogy he started way back in 2015, and come on, it's Star Wars, I'm going to see it regardless on whether it sucks or not. And that is basically all of the movies I'm hyped for in 2019. I mean, yes, there's Toy Story and the like, but still, I'm just excited for these movies, really. So please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, bye.